If you're just joining us this evening, welcome. There are nearly 3.5 million people living with cancer in the UK, according to Macmillan Cancer Support. And despite various avenues of help, it can still be a very isolating experience. In Cornwall, a new Cancer Cafe podcast funded by the National Lottery hopes to offer extra support. Hosted by Matthew Clark, who's lived with non-Hodgkin lymphoma for 4 years, it's bringing people together through shared stories and support. Here's Johnny Rutherford.
The Cornwall Cancer Cafe podcast with Matthew Clark.
And welcome to this week's edition at the Cove at the Royal Cornwall Hospital. Because stabilising is a good word, isn't it? Because it's not...
Matthew Clark describes himself as a non-Hodgkin lymphoma survivor. After much support during his 4 years in and out of hospital, he wanted to give something back and has begun a series of podcasts to help anyone with cancer feel less alone.
It's a way of connecting, it's a way of telling people about amazing support and talking about tips, about how to get through. It's not about oncology or haematology or medical situations. This is about the support.
Matthew works in independent radio and has already documented his journey with cancer on a short video.
Emotionally, I was supported hugely by the Macmillan Centre at the hospital. You know, during difficult times I would go there and I could get support straight off, no booking. It was, let's have a chat.
His skill set pointed him in the direction of making the podcast series.
I thought the amount of support which is out there can be promoted through such a project, and it can also be a chance to give people a way of finding out that there are other people going through similar types of things by talking to people with lived experience.
A view mirrored by staff at the Cove Macmillan Centre at the Royal Cornwall Hospital, where the podcasts are recorded.
A friend, family member that hasn't had cancer doesn't understand, and that's where those shared experience can be really useful. And things, even myself as a Macmillan professional, we don't have the same understanding, and so speaking to others that have been affected themselves with cancer can really help.
Co-host of the podcast series is Emma Coombe, who's being treated for melanoma cancer. I asked her what her best tip is.
Come to the Cove. They will suggest support, they will suggest groups. You can just talk to them here. They can put you in touch with counsellors, in touch with physiotherapists. Up at Derriford, they've also got a similar unit up there. So yeah, that is my top tip. Go and get that support.
And maybe check out the podcast. Johnny Rutherford, who's the spotlight? True.
People take on marathons for all sorts